Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. A pleasure to have you here live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Of course, we love to see each and every one of you out there as things are going to start progressing here pretty soon. These guys are getting ready to run 160 miles here live on the grandest stage that I like to see. We're going to move some things around here and get some things ready to rock and roll for you. Somebody says there's no sound out there. I will double check that here in just a moment. It should be going out there just fine, at least on my end. That's what it looks like. Michigan's where we're at. We've been at Michigan all week long, the Truck Series, the Xfinity Series, and now here we are, the Paralyzed Veterans of America, Central Florida region, the PVACF.org. Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. I hope you're having a great time. Adam, good to see you out there, buddy. Adam Aylshire enjoying some things. You guys are warming up. Starting grid is set. And of course, this is all brought to you by SCGA, which is the Signature Card Grading Authority. It is a new company that we started here this month. We are getting ready to open up our shop and start grading cards out there for those hobbyists and enthusiasts. Let's take a look before they get the starting grid ready to rock and roll. Michigan Speedway is where we're at. 110 degree air temperature, 2 miles in length, 160 laps. And of course, this is brought to you by the PVACF. Great organization to be a part of. Make sure you get out there and donate where you can, if you can. Go to PVACF.org or find them on Facebook at PVACF, the Paralyzed Veterans of America, Central Florida chapter. Those guys doing a lot for veterans out there, and I'm a 9-year veteran myself, so much appreciated. The weather here, 82 degrees, 56% humidity, partly cloudy skies, a big blustery wind out there, and they're going to be ready to go. SCGA, you can go to scgauthority.com, check out the prices that we're going to be doing. We're going to have some fun. That's what we're going to have here. Starting grids, get ready to be set. It is fast here at this blustery 2-mile-an-hour track. Colby Hartung's going to be your pole sitter, and he's going to have Lawson Peel to his outside. Lawson Peel had a chance to win in the Xfinity Series yesterday and learned a lot about the track, and it was a good race. They ran the entire race, 100 laps, completely green yesterday, so that was a fantastic race to be able to see and be a part of. Ryan Dixon, the number 33, driver for Team SE. He's going to be out there with Brandon Banks. Chris Robert is going to be there in row number 5 with Ken MacArthur to his outside. Colin Forrester and company, where you got Mr. Ronnie Forrester out there saying, let's go front row motorsports. He's out there in row number 4 with Brian Double Trouble Dublé. He's going to be there in the number 5 for the guys over at Drinkin' Bros Racing. AJ Green is going to be there in row number 5 with Douglas Carlson to his outside. See the number 10 back in the mix. He's going to be there in 11th in row number 6 with Cody Spare to his outside. TJ Bursk looking to drive that 94 to the front with Curtis Kelly there to his outside. Mason Flippin's going to make up row number 8 with Austin Bloom to his outside. Matt Roberts and James Oxford, those guys are ready to rock and roll there in row number 9. Daniel Helm and Tony Kivett, Drinkin' Bros guys. Tony driving the 76 today. He's going to be there in that row number 10. Kevin Delia and Eric Schaefer, those guys are there in row number 11. Michael Newbra, he's had a fantastic week, and he's looking to capitalize here in the Cup Series in row number 12 with Josh Klinger to his outside. Josh Klinger doing really well in the point standings. James Hoskins is going to be there with Mike Simone in row 13. Cody Kinsey, Mr. Yaya himself, getting represented out there. There's Ricky Williams is going to be to his outside. Jake Elrod is going to have Jason Hastings there with him. Chris Spencer, for some reason, was supposed to be in the race today, and I don't know what happened there. Maybe something going on with iRacing. He was added to the roster, so I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll figure that out for him. He was supposed to be there. A couple of drivers were missing here. About 3 of them, it looks like. So, I don't know. We shall see what is going on. I am not at all sure. Good to see everybody out there, all the Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube folks. And these guys are getting ready to go green, green, green. If you're joining us out there for the first time, make sure you give us a like and follow on all the platforms. Go join our Facebook group, Signature Esports Live. Brad, the Barney flag man, gives the green flag, and Hartong's going to be there to the bottom. He learned a lot about this track yesterday and on Thursday in the Truck Series, and they are ready to go. We are green here, Michigan. A whole lot of fun, and it is a blast to see these guys running. 25-3, 33 there. He's going to have Brandon Banks out there as well. I'm going to take a look at the point standings for you as we are green, green, green here. I can go, if you want to always check up and keep up on your favorite drivers, you can go to signatureesports.com, hit the iRacing leagues, go to the Signature eNASCAR standings, and you can keep up on your favorite driver here. Something we're going to have, we've been in the mix with a bunch of, with doing a bunch of things here. I mean a bunch of things. When it comes to the, apologies about that. When it comes to doing a lot of card breaks and stuff like that for Maximum Sports Cards. So you've seen me do quite a few different things here with Signature Esports, and it's always a pleasure to take on new projects and new things. And one of the things that we did was we found that we are super picky when it comes to the kind of cards that we see. And that being said, we've decided to open up Signature Card Grading Authority, invested time, money, and a whole lot of learning about the industry. But I will tell you that I've been looking at graded cards for the better part of my adulthood and even beyond. And the interest there is going to be absolutely wonderful. It's good to see folks taking interest in that as well. Already have folks lined up. And promise to have one of the fastest turnaround times and a 5-point inspection for all of our cars that we're going to do over there. So that's another part of the business. But Signature Esports is, first and foremost, a platform for broadcasting and, of course, doing all the things that we like to do with media. So appreciate everybody who tunes in for everything that we do on here, and we love watching what you guys do on Signature Esports Live Facebook group. Kobe Hartong out front. I had to throw that all in there, get it out of the way so we can focus on racing, and they are single file, 4 laps in. 25-88-3 of Lawson Peel falls back to third. Forster's there in fourth. TJ Burska up 8 spots already. He found this track to be super fast all week long, and now he is running. Midline and a high line is going to work very, very well. I have to show you Kobe Hartong's in-car driver camera because it's absolutely hilarious. Let me find it real quick. I have to get the right camera for you folks. Where's it at? Do I not have that camera? I should have that camera. I think it's this one right here. There it is. It's not Kobe Hartong. It's Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage driving the 25. Holy goodness. And when you look in the rearview mirror from his point of view, all he sees is Nicolas Cage's eyes. Lawson Peel back to second. He has reassumed that position. TJ Burska up in third. He's got Forster to the outside. The inside and outside lines, they work really, really well here. But these cars are fast around this track. We're talking about the difference in high and midline is gonna really push that car. Tire wear is gonna be really hard on the cars when it comes to dropping all the way down to the yellow line right there. So we're gonna see how they work it here. Daryl Padgett is going to join me tomorrow in a cash race that we're going to have here for Signature Esports. You can ride along with me in my car. We'll probably have everybody in the Discord that wants to be in it. We'll be sitting here chit-chatting about what's going on, and you're going to see me drive a truck around Charlotte tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good old Daryl, I do miss you, buddy. Good to see you. I know that I think I shared it over to the That Beer Chick, which I absolutely love her YouTube channel. You get out there and check that out. AJ Green right now is the current points leader here in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. He's running 6th right here, driving the number 48. He has got that lead by just a few ticks. Currently up by 1 point over, believe it or not. I say believe it or not. I don't mean believe it or not in a bad way. This guy back here, Josh Klinger, He's in the number 17 Black Horse Auto Transport OCR car. He has been fantastic over the last couple of seasons here with Signature Esports, and he's probably the most patient, or has learned the most patience out of all. He's going to have the 53 right behind him. So he's chasing points victory here and trying to hold off and have a clean race. No penalty points are in effect here. This is a chase format for all of these drivers, and they're going to have a huge run moving forward. Colin Forrester, Austin Bloom, and Lawson Peel going to top out the top 5. Drivers with the most wins right now, well, that's going to be Lawson Peel. He's got 2 wins. He missed out on a race, so his points are kind of they kind of fell just a little bit because he missed one race. But those things do happen, and but he's already locked into the chase. Got to complete 80% of the standard to be right there. But he's battling for the lead right now. He's going to take that over Colby Hartung as Lawson Peel has been fast. The Fireball Barstool Sports driver driving for Drinking Bros Racing. We are 10 laps in, and we saw that the pit window was roughly somewhere in the Xfinity Series, somewhere roughly at that 33 mark. So they're going to get a few more laps out of these cars, and we're going to see how that's going to work for him. Lawson Peel did a fantastic job yesterday. Shelly Bloom out there. Yes, yep, I saw it. I saw you in there, Daryl. I hope to see you in there. I hope to see that shiny Toyota having fun at Charlotte or whatever. I think you drive a Chevy in the truck. So we'll see how it does. Shelly Bloom says, "Bring it home in front, Austin." I hope to see him have a good race. And right now they are having a great race. They're being very patient. Now, the one thing I hope that we don't see is cautions, because restarts here, as flat as this track is, becomes much difficult, and patience will be tested. We will see. And James out there for Kinsey, the number 28. He is driving, having fun. He's had a little bit of rough luck over the weeks, but Mr. Yeah, he's there as well. He was watching our WWE Finest 2020 stream earlier, and he said, yeah, out. So he's chasing Michael Newbrow, who's, like I said, had a great week all week long. And the Drinking Bros Racing crew is here. Spirit of the 76 for the win, says Justin Kivett. I know you're looking for Tony. Tony's out there having some fun, that's for darn sure. Make sure you get this out there. Share it to your Facebook page. Start a watch party if you can. And Tony Kivett running in 21st, off one spot from where he started, but he's going to have some fun. Mike Simone driving the 27 around this track. He's having a whole lot of fun. We see a lot of the Midwest Days of Thunder drivers have carried over into the Signature Series, which I'm super proud of. And glad that we could accommodate other leagues drivers to be here. I don't go out there and recruit folks. We just put on a show and let folks have at it and have fun with them. Backstretch run for the 3. That's the gap between he and Hartung. TJ Bursk in 3rd. He got around Colin Forrester and is up 10 spots from where he started. He is the biggest mover of the race right now. Started 13th, currently in 3rd, and this is all going to be about when Lawson Peel comes to pit road. We saw yesterday pit strategy work for him. He just couldn't hold off somebody who pitted just a little bit later than him, and those tires became a big factor. TJ Bursk has been fast all week long. We were talking about that before. And TJ is trying to pass down low on the 25 of Colby Hartung. Hartung still super fast. Colin Forrester having a great day so far. Up 3 spots from 7th to 4th. And look for him to be there at the end. Brandon Banks off 1. He started foot, but he's in there in the top 5. AJ Green, the 48, he's up 3 into 6th. Ken MacArthur started in 6th. He's in 7th right now, but he's having a clean race right now. Qualified very well here. And Ken doing a magnificent job. The Rowdy team owner here for Signature Esports. Brian, he started there in 3rd. He's in 8th right now, and he's got a whole lot of company with Curtis Kelly and Mason Flippin. Mason enjoying the day, the number 61. Brian's going to be using that midline run for him. He drives for Team SC. Got TW Racing on the side, and a great guy here to run. Have some fun. And right now, Mason to the outside. Good run for him. Good drive off so far. As you see, some of these guys are just holding on. Chris Roberts, he started in 5th. He is back to 11th now, as the tire wear is going to become a factor here. How long can you get them to hold on and run it and do what they've got to do? Mason flipping. Good battle for those drivers. Brian Dixon to the inside, 61 to the outside. You don't want to hold those tires. You kind of want to get yourself in a good position. If you can have that outside line, you are going to be able to run a little bit longer and a little bit faster, and you've got to be able to catch the draft. The longer that you run side by side with somebody, though, the longer those tires, the more time you actually lose on the guys in front of you. Right now, Ken MacArthur pulling away from Brian Dixon. He's in the draft with a 48. Lawson Peel still out front, 0.4 of a second. And right now, TJ Burst trying to look inside of Colby Hartung, trying to take some of that away. Protecting the high line here is going to be very important for these drivers. Moving and grooving, that's what we do here. Lawson Peel, Colby Hartung, TJ Burst, Colin Forster, and Brandon Banks. The SCGA Michigan at 320. 17 laps green as they continue to go. And man, oh man, Bursk trying to hold on to it on the midline. 25 of Hartung, that high line just working in his advantage. But the more that they fight, the more that Lawson Peel pulls away. So here's the big kicker here. Lawson can just run his line. He's running a high to mid line and just carrying his speed. Now the 94 is going to tuck back in the 25's draft, and that is going to allow the 25 to be able to utilize the track how he sees fit. But I'll tell you what, the 94 is not going to give up. He's going to be there comfortably in 3rd. Brandon Banks in 4th, goes around Colin Forrester and is back where he started. That outside row 2 position, P4 for Brandon Banks. He's going to start catching. He's been consistent and fast all season long and has been very impressive, to say the least. Currently, he is somewhere in the position, I believe, 6th place in points, and he is looking for his first Cup Series win. We watched him win in the Truck Series just the other week. So last week, not this week, last weekend. He's had a lot of fun doing that. Josh Klinger with a win this season. Colin Forrester, 3rd in points, has a win this season. And Lawson Peel has 2 wins. And I do believe TJ Bursk has 2 as well. So TJ's here to run the length of the season. The more that he can win, the more that he can put himself in contention. Got to run 80% of the season to be able to be qualified in. And he is working his way through that. Lawson Peel, TJ Bursk, Colby Hartung, Brandon Banks, Colin Forrester, your top 5. Chat it up out there. Let me know how your days are going. We were talking about doing the Master Series for a little while. Road Series just ended today. Finale for that. We are working on doing quite a few different things here, but we're going to reapproach what we're doing as TJ Bursk slides into 2nd place. 25 is going to be right behind it. Brandon Banks catching him. I look at what we do overall and in the long haul as a benefit for what we do here. And right now, the Cup Series, Truck Series, Xfinity Series, this eNASCAR Series action it's been a lot of fun. It's been a great ride so far, and we've been doing this for almost a year. As now the 88 looks like he's going to carry that speed high with the 94. 25 tried to pull the 94's move and is going to lose another spot to it. So Hartung's going to fall back to 4th. But right now, Lawson Peel, 0.6 of a second. TJ Burst trying to be faster than him. And last time by was by 0.2 of a second. Let's take a look at the last 5 lap times for your race leader and the drive behind him. TJ Burst close the distance on 43. On 43, on 17, 19, and 20. And the difference changed here as you see the relative right there. TJ Burst going to come across the line, and he's going to gain just a little bit on the race leader right there. So that is how things are progressing. Last time by for Lawson Peel of 40.2, TJ Burska 40.1, so almost a full tenth on it. You see it right there, 0.099 seconds. So that's a tenth. That's a tenth in my book. Boy, the weather was nice today, and I spent most of the day inside. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that works? Lawson Peel out front right now, completing. When does the next season start? Adam, the next season is going to start here in this 26 weeks is the entire season, so I think it's going to be somewhere in the July, August range. I believe that's when it's going to be. So a lot of money on the line for this series. First, second, and third is almost $2,700 total for 1, 2, and 3 payouts for this league. For the PVACF, just our sponsors have come through and done a fantastic job, and everything that we bring in, we put back into the drivers. They paid a $5 fee that basically, it was a driver fee, or kind of like a driver due, that we had them pay this time to help offset the cost of the races. So the races are pretty much paid for. Still some things that come out of pocket, but you know, we do enjoy it. So something like July in the beginning of August is going to be when we're going to be due. Is it too late to join for this season? No, it's not too late. As far as running for a championship, yes, you wouldn't be able to run for the championship, but you can get in here and drive. Absolutely. That is part of what we do here. It's not too late to join. Apply to the Signature Esports or the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series out there. You can do that as well, and register, get into the Discord, all that stuff, all the fun stuff, you know, the things we like to do, the fun things. And of course, they're all broadcasted. I'd love to broadcast these things. TJ Bearski's caught Lawson Peel. I do believe TJ has turned on the afterburners. Last lap for TJ at 39.99, 40.12 for Lawson Peel. And that has a lot to do with the draft right here. Hartung a full second off. Brandon Banks looks like he might be trying to squeeze something out of the 25 here onto the front stretch into turn 1. You're going to see them. You're going to see he's going to run. He's running kind of the same line that Lawson Peel and TJ Burska's running. And he's carrying good speed. Colin Forrester's going to be right there as well. And they are doing a phenomenal job. Josh Klinger is on the move. This driver right here, coming out of turn 2 onto the backstretch. He's up 10 spots. He started 24th. Adam, good. I'm glad to see it. I know you guys over at MDOT, and I appreciate that very much. Josh Klinger up 10 spots. The only guy who's moved any more spots than that is Peel, TJ Bursk, who's going around Lawson Peel for a pass right here, but Lawson's going to clear him again. Backstretch for him. Inside, outside move. 3 is going to break up the draft. 94 is trying to hold on to the outside. I think there was some net code right there. It was weird. Good to see everybody out there on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you got your watch parties. Host the stream if you can. I'd appreciate that. Of course, Lawson Peel still leading here. TJ went for a pass and didn't complete it. But maybe something going on there. Last time by for the drivers. Lawson Peel 0.2 of a second faster, and that is kind of how it goes. So Josh Klinger, I think, trying to get some of those bonus points. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's chasing down Austin Bloom, who's right behind Brian Dublé, who's off 4 spots, but he's still running very comfortably. And again, like I said yesterday, it's all about pit strategy here. Lap 29, they're going to start thinking about pits here in about 4, 5, maybe 8 laps. Something like that. I think that's what's going to happen. Kenny MacArthur, AJ Green. There's a whole lot of folks right here. There's Brian Dixon, who fell off a few spots, but he's going to be right there, right to the back bumper. There's Mason flipping inside the top 10 as well. Driving the K-Toes Glassworks 61. Brian Dixon dropping hard to the bottom line. This is a whole lot of traffic here. And they are moving and grooving. 48 of AJ Green, pretty much just now starting to step away from the field. after these guys are starting to battle back and forth. Ken holding on to his position, drops down low. 61 looks like he's going around. 97 is going to be there. Lap 30 being completed under green. Looks like Kenny MacArthur is going to be the first taker to pit road. And he is down in, but he's going to have a slight early advantage. Anything that he lost, he will be able to pick up pretty darn fast. We're going to start seeing these guys come on pit road. They do have 6 sets of tires to change into, so they'll have at least one. And they have that one basically free set. No fast repairs in this league. It's all about drivability, keeping your car clean, and that's pretty much where he's at. Mason Flippin, he's going to be there. That is the man, the young man, who's been in the broadcast booth with me and is in with James on James Oxford on Fridays. Writes for Signature Esports on our website, and fantastic young man. Cody Spare's going to be right behind him, the 36, driving the Suave. Chemicals are coming off pit road. This is a big track, so Ken's going to be in 30th. First car 1 lap down. He's going to be catching up to the race leaders pretty fast. It's all about how you hit your pit box and how fast you're going to be able to do it. Lawson Peel still leading around here. He's going to come to pit road. He dives in on 32. I think this is going to, locking up the brakes right there, trying to get down to speed. TJ Burst is going to be your race leader, and that's going to be the change that you're going to see here. Lawson learned a few things yesterday, and I believe he might stretch it for as long as he can. Burska out a full second over Hartung. But right here, Brandon Banks trying to apply the pressure. There's a lot of things that you got to be able to do. You got to be able to get around folks. And that is where he is at. Colin Forrester, the 9, moving and grooving. AJ Green in 5th. Flipping to 6th. Kelly Dublé, those guys there as well. Caution comes out. Looks like Dixon got involved into something there. Let's take a look. Ryan Dixon going to be there. Oh, 36 comes down into Brian Dixon right there. Oh. And a little right side. Cody, take a look at that again. It's Brian Dixon right there. Cody Spare's the driver that you see. Man, oh man. First caution comes out right in the nick of time. But I say in the nick of time, that's really gonna, it's not really gonna help anybody. Some folks went on there. Let's look at the far chase. And Cody was coming off the corner. I want to watch this right here. Like he tried to, Dixon was there. Looks like he tried to put him in there. And then, ooh, just a little right side. I don't think it's going to be that bad for Brian. So we'll see. Back to live. He's not as bad off as you would think. Definitely, he was going to need to come to pit road anyway. TJ Burst coming to pit road. Hartung is in as well. Lawson Peel, Ken MacArthur. Lawson and Ken coming back around. I believe they are going to be on the lead lap. Lawson was on the lead lap. He was coming off pit road already. Ken MacArthur is going to be your lucky dog, I do believe. He is going to be the lucky dog. So this will give an opportunity if he really wanted to do it. But that's going to be working himself. He's going to have to work. So Lawson was coming off pit road on lap 32 when the caution came out. And Ken MacArthur was in on 30. So he's going to get the lucky dog. Unfortunate circumstances, it would have worked. If pit strategy would have worked in his favor, it would have worked completely in his favor. First caution of the race happened. That is all for naught. Lawson Peel reassumes the lead. TJ Burska is going to come off with some fresh tires. He's going to be right there. And I want to take a look and kind of see what happened to Brian Dixon. He's getting a little bit of that damage repaired. Wonder if he is going to come off pit road when the pace car gets close, or if he's going to let it go by, get all the damage fixed, maybe hope for another caution. He is rolling. You going to be able to beat the pace car off pit road? Ooh, nilly. I do believe he did. I do believe he did. There he is, coming back around. He beat it off pit road, so there it is. Roberts and Schaefer on pit road. Those guys are going to get some stuff fixed. Lawson Peel out front. TJ Burst, Colby Hartung, Colin Forrester, Curtis Kelly, Brandon Banks for the drivers. That could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go around turn 3, turn 4. Waiting for the green flag on the restart here. This is where it's going to be shaky. What do you do? How do you do it? And where do you go from there? Lawson Peel, TJ Burst, Colby Hartung, Forrester, Banks, and Kelly. Pit road. All the laps have been run on pit road, and now it's going to be about who's going to be the fastest here for the next 35 laps. Lawson Peel, TJ Burst, Colby Hartung, Colin Forrester waiting for the green. And they get it green all the way. Everybody had a good restart right there. That was a good little run. I like that. Nice job for everybody. See, no incidents. Nobody hit anybody. That's even better. 3 down low. Hartung with a 94 carrying highline speed. They are 2x2 from first on back. I think Bursk might carry the speed on the backstretch. 25 giving a little bit of a shove to the 3. They're going to get in the corner. 3's probably going to run a little higher line here. I wouldn't doubt it. He is going to run that higher line. Going to drop down into the corner. He and Colby Hartung, you can run the bottom here in the first couple of laps. But after that, it's pretty much a midline running track. Peel, 94. Burst goes to the inside. He's got Colin Forrester with him. The 3. Carrying, 94 is going to be there with him. We're going to be 3 wide into the corner, almost 3 wide. Big old line moving 94, trying to utilize that inline speed, the fresh tires, to get himself around the 3 of Lawson Peel. 394, 25, 948, 71 of Curtis Kelly. The 3 mid to line. Oh, man, look at that. Look at those runs. Those guys are getting super speed around these corners. What a great little race they have going on here. Dashboard 187 miles an hour, 188, 189 for Lawson Peel. That's your race leader. 191 into the corner. 94. TJ Bursk, what kind of speeds he's carrying at the corner. 183, 182, side-by-side racing for the drivers. The 9 of Forrester gets a little bit loose right there on corner exit. Josh Klinger on the move up 16 spots. He is looking for that hard charger award this race. And kind of wondering if maybe he's sitting back in his qualifying. Are you Klinger? You might have to tell me. 394, 25, the 9 and the 48 side by side. The 25 holding on. This is some tight racing, waiting for the tires to come in for everybody. The high line has been the fast line. Look at all of those guys. They are getting loose. Nose to bumper for everybody. Everybody choosing a different line as they come around into the corner. The backstretch is being pummeled. The 88 of Brandon Banks there to the inside of the 61 of Mason Flippin, trying to make up a few spots. Josh Klinger there with the 71 in front of him. The drop down for 5th. Josh Klinger trying to get to the back of Forrester. Forrester's in 5th right now. Josh Klinger in 6th with 18 spots. And Klinger can be fast. Colby Hartung to the outside. He's going to be to the back bumper of the 3. They are moving. The quality of driving from all of these guys are absolutely a thrill. The 25 getting to the back bumper. Drafting is very important here for all of these guys. That's Colby Hartung. You see the speeds that they carry here. 190, 191, 192 for the driver. And right now the 48 of A.J. Green pulling some lap times away from the 94 as they race side by side out of turn 4. Front stretch for the drivers. Moving. They are action-packed. Josh Klinger falls back just a little bit. He's got a little outside line run. He's going to have the 71 of Curtis Kelly going around him. If he's not clear, 61 trying to get a little draft. Woo, a little bit. Oh, man, I didn't know. I thought something was happening there. Oh, it almost did. 61 stuck in the middle. Check up from the 88. They are keeping it clean. There's the 10. They're 3 wide for the 10 and the 14. The 10 of Chris Bates trying to move the quick trip. Monster Energy, number 10. Around Jake Elrod. Jake Elrod's going to be there to the inside. The 14 of Elrod with the 61 to his outside. Man, what some high-impact racing going on here. Lawson Peel still out front. I mean, the battle for first is still up for grabs. And the battle for third and fourth is still up for grabs. I mean, 5 drivers competing for the lead right here. The 25, the 3, I think is just protecting right now as the 3 and the 25 working hard together. The 94, 48, and the 9. All these guys are just doing everything that they can. The 25 is going to pull a little bit of speed away from the 3, but not going to be able to hold on to it. The 3 trying to protect that line as much as he can. For the lead, Jake Elrod up 17 spots as well. He's got the 10. There's Cody Kinsey, Mr. Yeah, up 13 spots. He's in 14th position right here. After the restart, I wanted to check on Kenny MacArthur. He's going to be there. There is Mr. Ken MacArthur. He's got James Oxford to his inside. Mr. Oxford driving the 15 for Team SE as well. Very proud of all my drivers, no matter where they finish. I do have a team here in this league. You see the speeds that they're running and the fun that they're having. Oxford using a mid to low line. Kenny MacArthur going around. Line run 22 of Eric Schaefer right behind him too. Big Schaefer. I think this is the first. This might be a first or second Cup race that I've seen him run outside of the Xfinity Series, and he's doing a phenomenal job. 6-car battle for first. Heel, Hartung, Bursk, Green, Forrester, Klinger. Let's throw one more in the mix. How about Bloom? How about Austin Bloom in 7th? These guys are single file. They get into the corner. They choose their own line. Lawson Peel doing what he can to lead the most laps here. That's one of those things that he's been notorious for when it comes to laps led. I think he has the most laps led in all of the series. 1 and 2. They're going to pull that back up, folks. Pull it back up. Why not? Putting the difference. That's what they're doing. 3:25. There's the 94. Laps led by a driver. Lawson Peel, first in that regard. 422 laps led before the start of the race here at in the Airlines Veterans of America Central Florida chapter. Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. And then A.J. Green, first in points, has led 318 laps. TJ Bursk, 270 before the start of this race. Colin Forrester, 206. Brandon Sheridan, 135. And then Josh Klinger, 92 at Bristol. That was a huge run for him. I think he led a ton of laps and has done a phenomenal job. DJ Thomas, who was with us for a little while, he led 53 laps. That was all at Daytona. And let's see, Matt Belt, Chris Roberge. Roberge has led 48 laps here. Kevin Delia, man, a lot of drivers have led laps here, and that's super stinking awesome. Good to see everybody. .48 of 160 being completed. Right now, TJ Bursk has found his rhythm, trying to pull some time away from the 3 of Lawson Peel. He's there to the inside of the 25. The 3 is going to be carrying right on the edge of the 3rd lane in the corner. 5 lanes in the corner. They're mostly separated by the black striped lines. And now the 94, TJ Bursk is going to be right there to the back bumper of the 3. He's going to peek his nose out. He's going to force the 3 to run higher. I see it right there. And that's what happened yesterday when it came to how the lead changed hands. And the 3 couldn't pull a crossover move on the race winner. 3 outside, 25 there, 94 of TJ Bursk trying to get another win here. Lawson Peel and TJ Bursk trying to battle for the most wins in the series. I do believe. I think that's pretty much what you're looking at. 28 creeping up there. You see him. You do see him. Cody Kinsey up 15 spots. There he is. He's catching the 16 of Matt Roberts. This is a great track for these drivers. I saw it yesterday, and I'm seeing it again today. Only one caution, and that was just because of clearing. And actually, I wanted to see what Mr. Brian Dixon is doing. He's still running. He's still in the draft. He's right behind Daniel Helm. Daniel's got a little right side. James right there. He's in 27th right there, so he's still running. He's running clean, too. Got the 76 of Tony Kivitt right there. Tony runs kind of everywhere. He's doing a phenomenal job. Robert's off 20 spots. He's running in the back of the pack with Ken MacArthur, who restarted 30th and is made up 6 spots in the long green flag run. He wanted to pit earlier than everybody to be on his own and to be on a pit cycle, and I'll tell you what, he really made it work. Right there is James Hoskins, the 23, grabbed the Bass Pro Toyota down to the bottom. Jason Hastings, he is out there racing. He's up 9 spots. Started in the back, provisional for him. He's holding on. Ricky Williams, he's up 11 spots. He started up 8 spots to number 11. He started 28. Mike Simone up 7. He started back there. Simone doing a phenomenal job of keeping it clean. Jake Elrod still up 11 spots, but Jake losing a little bit of time. He's going to be 3 wide there. He gets out of the gas and keeps it clean right there. Ricky Williams right there. Mike Simone, we were talking about him. He's up 8 spots. Brian Dublé, he is trying to get around team owner of Drake and Bros Racing, the guy you see on their Facebook page, Mr. Michael Newbrow. Newbrow up 7 spots in 16th. Chasing Kevin Delia as we're running through the field here. Delia up 6. Chris Bates off 3. He started 11th, but he's still fast. Douglas Carlson started 10th. He's still fast as well. He's driving the 86. I think I might have needed to update the paint scheme, but he is the 86 here. The 28 of Cody Kinsey running 12th, up 15 positions. Curtis Kelly in 11th, trying to track down a top 10. He's got teammate in front of him. He's going to be 10th right now. Mason flipping to the outside. Brandon Banks right there in front of him. And right there, Brandon Banks trying to apply some pressure. Mason flipping to the inside. Austin Bloom in 7th. He's trying to get around Josh Klinger. He's up 18 spots. And AJ Green in 5th. Colin Forrester to 4th. He's up 3 spots in the number 9. Colby Hartung, the pole sitter, sitting in 3rd right now. He's got Lawson Peel, who started right where he is at right now in 2nd. TJ Bursk is your race leader. And Bursk just fast. Let them wear their tires out, made the pass on the outside. Or made the pass. I don't know if it was on the outside. I missed it because, that's what I did. Because I was going through the field. Burska out front, not by much, though. Now they've got the single file racing being what it is. It absolutely is becoming, a nice little race. And right here, Lawson Peel trying to make a pass for the lead here. He just dives to the inside of the 94. He's going to make an inside line run. TJ Bursk leading up until that point. Lawson Peel leads this lap. How about side-by-side racing for first? Woo! 94 comes down mid-lane. Forces the 3 to really drive it down in deeper, and that's gonna force him to lose maybe another spot. The 25 getting there to the high line. But take that spot away from the 3. 94 protecting as well as he can. 3 might just have to find a way to chew up that line. Bursk, Peel, side-by-side racing. Hartung he's getting real close in that draft. He's going to protect that position that he is in. 3 of Lawson Peel might have to just find a way to get himself around the mix. There he is. 94 is going to cross over. Wondered if that was going to happen. TJ Bursk super fast. Going to have a lot to offer here into the corner. Lawson Peel trying to get to the backside. Blow out of the corner. 25 looks like he might be going around here. Not going to go around. It looked like he was approaching to go around the 3, but big slow up right there. Crossover. 94 reassumes the lead on lap 58. They're going to be able to run to about lap 70. Somewhere in that regards between 36 and 66 and 70. That's when you're going to start probably seeing some folks get on pit road. And still close racing. I mean, we're talking the difference in drivers. There's the race leader. There's Daniel Helm. He's just coming out of turn 2. So we're talking 16 seconds is the relative to him. The end of the big pack is going to be right here with Jake Elrod. And your race leader coming out of 2, I bet. Or going into 1. He's just going into 1. Lawson Peel trying to pull away that line away from the drivers. And we're about to approach the area of green flag pit stops for the drivers. TJ Bursk holding on. Lawson Peel's going to be right there. If you haven't done it, make sure you get out there, and I'm going to make sure that you do so. Part of this group called That Beer Chick, and they are absolutely a whole lot of fun. Part of the Phil Heb crew, which is our Phil Heb Truck Series, the F It, Let's Have a Beer, the 4-letter word that I can't say. It's not that I can't say it. I know how to say it. I just don't say it. Get out there and follow those guys. Go join that group. They're a lot of fun. We've got a lot of topics of conversation. You got to have thick skin, but I tell you what, they're a whole lot of fun. Colin Forrester making a pass for 3rd. He's going to be moving up a spot. There is the number 9. Moving and grooving, a little cloud cover over the backstretch. These guys are really holding on. They're doing a great job. A little wall scrape from somebody there. I don't know who tapped the wall there. I think that might have been the 94. We'll look on the side of the car. All the sparks come out there. We watched Lawson Peel tap the wall yesterday. About 2 laps to go. Thinking that right side damage is just kind of a good and a bad thing all at the same time. Good thing if you're coming to the end, you want to kind of wall scrape the corner to make something clear. But this early in the race, you don't want to be doing it. You'll be tearing your car up, and you have to get it fixed when you're on pit road. You lose spots. There's a lot going on there. 94 protecting the line. He's going to be your leader. And I've got to fulfill my obligations to all of my sponsors. So hold on just a second. Going to take a small commercial break. Be right back with you in just a second.
If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
Definitely make sure you give Todd a call over there, Black Horse Auto Transport. Thank you to Ryco Motorsports. We broadcast for them on Mondays, and they're absolutely an amazing group to be affiliated with. If you haven't seen Ryco, a part of iRacing's SK Modified Tour in the open setup, so on the open session. So they've got their little championship they've got going on over there. Those guys, absolutely, I appreciate Casey and all that, Ken and all the guys over there. So thank you very much to them. Go check them out. I appreciate it. Also, remember, go out and check out our prices. We got pretty much things working in. We're just waiting for a few more things, and we're going to start grading cars here. The SCGA, Signature Card Grading Authority. We are about to be in business as we're waiting for some products to get in there. Thank you to everybody out there. Appreciate you. I do have to make sure I fulfill all of that stuff, and you know, these things do happen. Burn Scout front, Lawson Peel in the draft has been for a little while here, as I kept you guys waiting for just a moment. I do appreciate you guys holding on, sticking around. It's going to be a little bit of a race. It's going to be a little bit longer, and you know, I could be stage raced, but I'm not. I'm a fan of it, but I'm not a fan of it. You know, I like the long strategy, the old style racing where it was all about how far you drive the car and how much you can save in the long run. Josh Klinger, Jake, trying to track down a top 5. He's got Brandon Banks right in front of him, and or right behind him. And I know that AJ Green is the driver he's chasing. And these guys run in different lines. I mean, they've all pretty much settled into, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. They've all pretty much settled into a midline or highline run. And they're doing phenomenal. Somebody I think I got to give a big shout out to. This guy right here, Mr. Michael Nubra. He is a lot for me with Signature Esports and has been an awesome addition to my management team and what we do over here. And I got to give a big special thank you to him. And then also, he's not in here, but Mr. Michael Woolley. Mr. Woolley is probably my I got 1, 2, I got how many kids? My mother. He's probably in my top 10 favorite people in the world. Michael Falk out there. I occasionally whenever you broadcast, you kind of take a lot of deep breaths and you get things going and then you get occasionally you get the hiccups. Lawson Peel coming to pit road. He'll be the first taker here. He wants to be on a different strategy. TJ Burr's going to lead him around. He's got a 1.4 second lead over second place now, Colin Forster. So you don't want to get the hiccups while you're broadcasting, but occasionally you have it. That's why you have water and hot tea and all kinds of stuff over to keep your voice going. I broadcast 7 days a week. We do card pulls. We do all kinds of stuff that requires me to utilize my voice, and this is what we do. So Bursk is going to lead around. We're going to see what happens. Hate it? Yeah, absolutely. Bursk is coming to pit road now. Colin Forster is going to follow him on pit road. 25, Hartung. Klinger is going to come around. He's going to lead. Klinger's all about pushing it. He's going to push it for as long as he can, and is going to do so. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Big compliments. I appreciate that. Curtis Kelly to stick out as well. First Canadian in the mix. There is our number 71. He's going to have Mr. Michael Nubra in third. 20 spots Cody Kinsey to third now. He's up 24 spots. Mr. Yeah himself. Running. Curtis Kelly's going to be there. 56, 53. Who's all coming to pit road? I have no clue. But Josh Klinger's not. I do see that being the advantage for him, and we will see how this is going to work out. A 2.8-second advantage for Klinger. The longer Klinger runs, the more that you're going to see. Maybe hoping for a caution here for the drivers. Brandon Banks coming off pit road right now. He's going to get up to speed pretty darn fast, and we will see what he does. Josh Klinger leading the race. Curtis Kelly in second. Cody Kinsey trying to go around him. He's going to go to the bottom of the number 71. You paint and sponsor for the 14, 17, 53 to 71. Well, there you go. You are the OCR guy. And your driver's leading. There he is. Brandon Banks goes around, gets his lap back. Klinger's going to need to come to pit road at some point. Michael Newbrow is second, stretching it as much as he can. Mason Flippin trying to get a lap back, as you're going to see Ken MacArthur's going to be the first car one lap down. He is on fresh tires. He came in on lap 66. Klinger still out there, but he's coming to pit road now, this time by Michael Newbrow coming to pit road this time by Roberge. And I bet Ricky Williams is going to come to pit road this time. He is 10 of Bates. Bursk going to be your race leader. He's going to have Lawson Peel right behind him. Lawson Peel came out on 69. TJ Bursk came out, and when he came out, he reassumed the lead. So green flag pit stops going to be where it's at. Roberge almost into his pit stall. Chris Bates in his pit stall. Looks like Bursk coming back around. Bursk and Peel are going to be right there. I think Lawson Peel is just going to try to MF Racing Designs. Awesome. I think Peel is going to just wait for Bursk to make a mistake. I think that is the only way that you're going to be able to outdrive TJ Bursk at this particular moment, because TJ has run himself through a couple of stacks of cars. He's up 12 spots. Josh Klinger reassumes 9th place. Now 10th as the 71 passes him there. Ken MacArthur's going to go around him as well. Well, MF Racing Designs doing the paint schemes for the 17, the 14, the 71 of Curtis Kelly, who's going to be his teammate right in front of him. And it does look like, and the 53 of Mr. Delia. There he is. So if you like the paint schemes, MF Racing Designs, I'm sure they can find you on Facebook, right? 75 of 160, almost approaching halfway. TJ Bursk and Lawson Peel, that's going to be the drive off from these guys. Let's support everybody out here that tries to do this. My stuff, I think my truck that I'm going to be running tomorrow, that was done by CJ Anderson, who's part of these guys. I thoroughly enjoy everything that's about iRacing and what everybody's been doing. I joined here. I got on iRacing because of the pandemic, just like everybody else, and we try to do what we can do, and I try to support everybody out there. I'm a local business, photography, printing, and media right here in the Midwest. I own Signature Media, J Signature Photography, J Signature Photography and Printing. And we do a lot of stuff here locally, but when things decided that they were going to not be cool, CJ is great. CJ is a lot of fun. This was the idea. What do we do? And somebody approached me about broadcasting, and I did so because of my media relations and what I do there. And here I am, almost 10 months. We started May 2020, so almost a full year later. And Signature Esports almost has 2,000 followers on Facebook. We've got several hundred followers on YouTube and Twitch. We reach, because of our affiliations and the people we've met out there, a lot of folks have helped us grow to what we are, and even on Twitch, W_Piercer out there, that's Woolie's daughter. Tell your dad I was thanking him. I gave him a lot of love out there. There's a lot of things that I appreciate here, and I've met a lot of great people. I've learned a lot of lessons about the esports platforms and online broadcasting and things that I've used in the past that I never really thought that I was going to be able to figure out. You know what I mean? So here I am. These guys are driving in a simulator, thanking him for being an awesome human being. That's who I was thanking, Mr. Woolley, for being an awesome human being. We just try to do what we can, and we try to enjoy ourselves, and it's all about the connections that you make, and being able to give something for these guys to do as well in their evenings. Everybody has jobs, everybody has lives, and they literally make my afternoons my evenings by allowing me to be able to carry this on for them. Maximus Sports Cards, it was formerly Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. I've been able to help him do things where he gives me more things to broadcast. It makes us more tangible to be able to be very. We focus on iRacing, we focus on esports and gaming and everything in its longest regard. But when I find that I can reach a bigger target audience by being able to do things that I am happy with, Signature Esports becomes more than just esports and iRacing. It becomes a community, which I absolutely love, which is why when I literally say I go and watch everything on Signature Esports live, if I don't watch it live, I go back and I rewatch it. So I'm giving those views back where I can, and I'm trying to be as retroactive as I can be. Just like these guys when they're driving 94.3, they are there. That's my little rant. So, hopefully I didn't tune you guys out for that. But I'm thoroughly happy with what we're doing here. It's allowed me to be able to get a lot more here. I never thought in a million years that I would be afford the opportunities to buy into grading cards, and so I'm opening up a new shop for that. I want to be able to be I want to be recognizable as a brand, but at the same time I really care about what we do. I want to be the best broadcaster out there. I'm not the best broadcaster out there, I know that, but I want to be. I'm very picky. Do I want to be the best card grader? I want to be the best card grader. I want to be the best pack breaker. I want to be the best opener of opportunities. Am I going to be the best? Probably not. But I'm going to strive to be as perfect as I can be, and that is the reason why we are doing what we're doing, and that's the kind of the person that I am. So I appreciate everybody out there, and I appreciate everything that everybody does. 94's ran his tires off. The 3s fell into the draft. 94 is going to switch spots. I do believe that is kind of what's been playing. The 3 had the tires to make the pass. He's going to do so. He's going to take over the lead. Lawson Peel. I wondered where that was at. I wondered what was going on there. I'm very close. I love what I do, and I'm very happy with what we do here, folks. Let's run through at least your top 20. Brian Dixon, first car, 1 lap down, and he's on lap 81, and I think that has everything to do with pit cycles and everything. Jason Hastings not far off of him as well. James Oxford, last car in the lead lap. It does look like Mr. Oxford is running 25th, the number 15th. My Phasmo number, I love that car. I built that. I made that paint scheme. I really, really, really love that car. Big Shave, he's running the 24th. Somewhere. Sorry. 23rd is going to be James Hoskins. Tony Kivett is going to be out there in 22nd. He started to 20. It's Chris Bates off 10 spots. I believe that his spots have everything to do with pit. He came out on 73, and so he's going to have 13 laps better on his tires. Ricky Williams in 20th. He started 31st. I'm sorry. He started 28th. I did that again, folks. I promise my math is correct. Kid MacArthur, he came in on lap 66. He is in 19th. He's off. He's been working his way back to the front. He's been trying to work his way back to the front, that is. And, that pit cycle, what was great, the pit cycle was amazing for him, and it was a good strategy. What happened, though, is the caution came out, and he put him a lap down. So it was almost a tough break for him, but he really gets to have some fun. And everybody's running a clean race. Ricky Williams up 9 spots. He did start 28th. He's taken over a spot from Ken MacArthur. I think that's all tire wear right there. Douglas Carlson, there is DG. DGC, the man. I do, if you want to follow another Twitch channel, go follow him. I think it's Doug Carlson or DGC Gaming, something like that. He's got a little bit of internet issues, it looks like. Chris Roberts, he's off 12 spots, but that's all. He came out on 73, so that's all pit stop related. Cody Kinsey, Mr. Yeah, he is up 11 spots. He started 27th. He is in 16th. Jake Alrada started 29th in 15th. Brian Duplay off 6, but he's still tracking down the man in front of him, Mr. Newbrow, looking for a top 10 day. And I believe he might get it. He came in on lap 73, so we're going to see how that's going to work for him. 27 of Mike Simone. Up near the wall right there, trying to hold on to it. Lap 87 being completed with Matt Roberts in the number 16 machine. He is up 14. He started 26th. He's in 12th. Or, I'm sorry, he's up 6. He's up 6. He's in 11th. I was looking at the wrong numbers there. Kevin Delia started 21st. He is in the 10th. Got a top 10 car for him so far. Curtis Kelly in the 71. In 9th. Started 14th. Mason Flippin started 15th in 8th. Josh Klinger started 24th, and he is running 7th place right now. Brandon Banks off 2, trying to track down that top 5. He started 4th, but AJ Green, he started 9th. He's in 5th. Number 48 having a good day. Colby Hartung was your pole sitter. He is off 3 spots. He is sitting in 4th right now. Colin Forrester up 4 spots. He started 7th in 3rd. And TJ Bursk and Lawson Peel keep battling it out for the lead. Lawson Peel started right where he's at right now, listed in 2nd, but TJ Bursk, he started in 13th, and I do believe the crossover was coming. There's the 29 up high. I think the 3 is going to utilize the 29's draft and pull it. I do believe he did. 94 is going to carry. 29 goes a lap down. Jason Hastings out there. Guys tracking down James Oxford. So the great race with these top 2 cars. Like I said the other night, great commentating, keep it up. Great voice, great keeping up with the stats, and definitely keeps the racing. I hate, that's what it's all about. It's all about these guys. I'm the voice. These guys are the show. You know what I mean? That's what I thank you for the compliments out there. I appreciate that. I'm the voice. These guys are the show. You're gonna watch it. I'm gonna drive tomorrow. You're gonna see me out there in my truck, and I'm gonna try putting it on. But when it comes down to it, I'm literally not. I give all the credit to these guys. If it weren't for these guys, and if it weren't for the viewers, I wouldn't be a thing. I would just be a thought. I'm okay with being a thought. Let's see. Race leader came in on lap 70. Austin Peel tried to gain some time and gain the lead on lap 69. So we will see what the strategy is going to be here for Lawson Peel. TJ Bursk holding on to it. He's got that lead. Last lap for him, a 39.92. Lawson Peel, a 10th off the pace to 40.02. And right now, 0.3 of a second gap for the drivers. The fall off for the drivers, roughly about 1.5 seconds so far. 94 loses some pace there. 39.99, 39.89 for Lawson Peel. Excuse me. See, hiccups. I'm telling you, man. You take a drink. Hold on. All righty. Freshest tires inside the top 10. This guy right here, Josh Klinger. And you know what? There it is. 19-year-old. He cropped his photo. Or did you do that, MF? Michael, did you do that for him? Did you crop it out nice and pretty? Did that way it worked? 19-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina. Going to Duke University. Duke University. He's not quite a Tar Heel, but at least he's not going to NC State. Oh, this kid cracks me up. His dad's pretty awesome, too. He's tracking down Brandon Banks. The distance between those two after green flag pit stops this last time, Josh Klinger has about 6 seconds to gain. And if we go up to Brandon Banks, who is in the 8840-year-old from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, we're going to take a look at the last 5 lap times for that driver right there. Klinger gained on 90, but losing a little bit there on 92 and about 0.2 of a second for the driver. So Klinger just trying to carry some points. He needs to, in order to carry some bigger points, he's got to get better than AJ Green. I take that back. He'll probably have the biggest mover depending on where he finishes. Pretty close to it, and they're running about the same lap times, roughly about half a tenth off of each other. What happened to Bloom? I don't know. Pit cycle, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I wonder if he got a speeding penalty. I don't have a clue, Adam. I literally don't. Didn't show me that he got a penalty or anything like that. Came in on lap 71. I want to say, thank you for following out their Torque Wrench network. I want to say that he's been to pit road 3 times now. So I want to say that he got a speeding penalty because he's clean on his car. Because he came in, actually, let's just take a look. We can take a look at the pit strategy for that driver right there. There he is. What position is he in? Mr. Bloom running in 28th. We got to change some things real quick to be able to see when he came in. We're going to deduce this. This is one of the reasons why I like SDK Gaming as my overlays. And I've been with them for about 5 months now, and they have been. I can deduce things that I don't have an answer for by utilizing what they have for me to look at. So if I want to look at it, I'll go 20 spots, and we'll look at who is in that position. So there's Bloom. He came in on 34 laps, 36 laps. He's on 22. So I want to say that he did speed on pit road because right there where in between the 36 and the 22, there's a little bitty box, a little bitty yellow. I think that right there is where he got a speeding penalty. He had to come pit road. So that makes sense to me. At least right there it makes sense. Let's look at the pit strategy from first row. Bam. Here he is, Bursk, Peel, Forrester. We're going to see how those guys are going to play it out. How about we look at 20 positions? I bet we could do that. Let's take a look. But there it is. Pit strategy. Through the top 20. You see most of the guys who stayed out for 38, 39 laps, which you can do. Do I recommend it? Depends. There it is. Maddie, good to see you. I know you're out there supporting your dad, Mr. Oxford. He's going to be having some fun. There's Josh Klinger. TJ Bursk is about Lawson. He's playing the cat and mouse game with TJ. He's just letting him run his lines. He gains a little bit. He loses a little bit. He gains a little bit. He loses a little bit. That makes up for the unsafe exit. Yeah. Torque Wrench Network. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. I hope you guys. Yes. Oh, you sent me some stuff, didn't you? Did you? You did. Hydrate. I'm gonna. Yes, we're gonna have to make sure we get out there and accept those, of course. Or actually, there's probably a lot that need to be redeemed out there for you. So I will do that real quick while we are taking a second. And we're about to be at lap 100. We're going to see some green flag pit stops here in just a moment. So we will do that as well. Let's see. Settings. I'm looking. Where to go? Son, where to go? Thank you for the follow out there. Thank you for following. I appreciate everybody who does. You guys are absolutely amazing. for doing that. I'm not playing cards. I don't know why that says cards. We're playing iRacing. There it is. There we go. It's done that. Driving simulator sports game. Thank you very much. And we are for everybody. There it is. All right. I fixed it. We are playing iRacing. I don't know what that was about, but it's fixed. All right, folks. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. And we do have a... oh, where's my creator dashboard? Yep, we're going to go there. And we're going to make sure that we get all the cool stuff. We'll let you redeem it. There goes TJ Bursk. He's going to be coming to pit road. Lawson Peel already came to pit road there for a moment. Colby Hartung, green flag pit stops being made. Colby Hartung's going to lead around here. Josh Klinger is reassuming his position in second. And that's going to be the long green flag run. So he's going to run. I think he's going to run as long as he can. I wouldn't be surprised if Klinger tries to push it for, I say for as long as what he can. Man, oh man, let's see where the 15 is. I know he was a lap down. He's in 27th right now. There's Mr. Oxford. I like that guy. Good little broadcaster. It was my Friday nights for me. He had a sore throat yesterday, so I hope he's feeling better today. We're about to be 57 laps away from a long run here. They're at least going to have to make one more pit stop no matter how you look at it. And that's going to be pretty much the way that it's going to look. Thank you for the subscribers out there. Thank you to all the... If you can subscribe to our channel on Twitch, I highly recommend it. And I'm going to let you be redeemed. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, you put a lot of them up there. Thank you very much. Redeem those points. Yeah, yeah. The Stormwolves hosting me, Zombie hosting me, Jake Elrod hosting me, The Lazy Jerk and Midwest Maniac hosting me, Mason Races hosting me. Thank you very much. 6 people hosting me. I appreciate you very much. Having a lot of fun doing this. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will go ahead. I'm going to follow you back. There we go. Torque Wrench Motorsports. I just went ahead and followed you back, which is what we do. I actually follow everybody that follows me, just so I can watch what they're doing. Alrighty. Josh Klinger, he's back out front. Wondered how this was going to work for him. He's lap 73. He's going to probably take it 37 laps. I wouldn't be surprised. That would put him 37 laps, somewhere around the 110 mark, I would think. Now, some of these guys are going to soak up some time. I know that. Kevin Delia is going to be the next driver. He came out on 72. He's teammates to Josh Klinger. He's roughly about 2 seconds off the race leader. Klinger holding on, 23 spots. That's what he's gained. Jake Elrod up 23 spots. He's in 6th right now as well. Doug Carlson, he's inside the top 10 right now through green flag pit cycles. He came in on 72 and 73. TJ Bursk, the race leader, back to 11th. He's got some fresh tires, and he is hauling tail. Michael Newbrow, there he is. There's Mr. Newbrow. He's going to be your new race leader. He's going to come around and complete some laps. Robert's on 73. Williams, Carlson, and Bates all on 73. That's your top 5. Everybody else on pit road. TJ Burst, Colin Forrester. Those guys are reassuming they came in on 101. AJ Gain, Brandon Banks. Where did Mr. Peel go? Mr. Peel looks like he had to enter. I think he entered late. He did. He's off 22 spots. I think he might have gotten a penalty there, folks. So the battle back and forth almost worked in his favor. And right now, some drivers, he's got to go around as they come around here. We'll see how this works, because Boston Peel seemingly should have come out with TJ Bursk and Colin Forrester and did not. So we'll see how that goes. 24:53, getting a lap back. 56 of Michael Newbrow is going to be your race leader. Almost 4 seconds out over Chris Roberge and Ricky Williams. Douglas Carlson 6 seconds off the race leader of Michael Newbrow. Drinking Bros Racing, you got to go give their Facebook page a like for me. Drinking Bros Racing. These guys are like family to me, and I appreciate them. As far as my online community, it's my online family. 61, Mason Flippin, trying to go to the inside of the 56. Going to do so. He's going to do so with some fresh tires. Going to make it clear. The 24 holding on. I wonder if Mr. Newbrow is going to come to pit road. At 24, it looks like he is dropping down there. He is 71. He's going to swallow him up here. That is a good little run going on so far. 56, 71, moving. But getting their laps back. 109 for 56 of Newbrow. 3.5 seconds is the lap times. Cody Kinsey going around to get his lap back right now as well. Lawson Peel still a lap down. DJ Bursk 10 seconds off of Michael Newbrow. And Newbrow lowing down heavily, but he's going to lead another lap here. Exactly what I would do. See how long you can stretch it. Can you stretch it another lap? Because if he can stretch it another lap, that'll put him, this Bates coming in here, that'll put him there at the very end. We can stretch it one more lap. I want to look at the pit road strategy for the race leader real quick. Pit strategy for you here. Newbrow can run 3 more laps. And if he does, he's going to come down. It looks like he's going to slow down and come to pit road this time by. Maybe not. He can run 3. If he can run 3 more laps, yeah, he's going to have to come into pit road. He might go a lap down, but he's going to have a lot more time on his. He's going to have 8 lap fresher tires coming around, and these guys are going to have to come to pit road one more time. So that right there is going to be the offset. Right now there are 40. I'm doing my math here. 39 laps left in the 49 laps left in the race. So he may have to short pit, but it'll be for fuel only. Very late in the race. So we'll see how it goes. Michael Newbrow coming to pit road. I was doing my math here, and I'm like, man, he can almost make it to the end. Oh, come on, Newbrow, don't lock it up. Oh, man. Oh, Newbrow, you were doing so good. No, I watched you crash. Not good, buddy. Roberge, Williams, they do a good job getting around there. First, reassuming the lead. Colin Forrester's going to be there as well. Colby Hartung in third. AJ Green, then Brandon Banks looking for a top 5. Josh Klinger coming around, trying to catch back up as well. He still has a pretty significant gap between he and some of the drivers there. So we'll see how it goes. Newbrow got a great race going. And a great strategy going. We're going to see how this is going to play out for him, though, because there's still a lot going on. 76 of Tony Kibbett. He is screaming by the 94. Get rid of that display for you. Apologies about that. Here we go. 113 of 160. 48 laps to go here. Man, oh man. All right, folks, I got to take a vocal break because I'm out of water. I'm going to do that. I'm going to let you guys continue to watch. I'll put it on exciting. You'll be able to see what's going on, and I will be right back. everybody. I'm back. Question asked out there real quick. Who went spinning up the infield? That would have been, I think that was MacArthur right here, off the wall a little bit. Oh. Looked like he came off the wall a little bit right there. Got back on the throttle and back out at it. That's what happened there. Man, I missed it. I knew as soon as I stepped away. I had to get something to drink, folks. I don't like it having to leave like that, but you know, these things do happen. 94 being swallowed up by a whole bunch of lap traffic here as Lawson Peel is going to be right in front of him. He's in 15th. He's worked himself back into the mix, so good things going for the driver, but the 94 has a whole lot of traffic around him, and Colin Forster, who is 5 seconds off of TJ Bursk, has an opportunity to gain some of that time back here. A lot of drivers around him. There's the 3, the 6, the 7. The 94 trying to go to the inside of the 23. 23 to James Hoskin in 18th. DC, Doug Carlson came in on lap 108. There is Mr. Newbrow. That was the guy who came in on 111. Going to have some of the freshest tires out there. 10 laps better than the race leader. First last lap time of 40.10. Michael Newbrow's last time at 39.55. That is the fastest guy on the racetrack right now. 40 laps to go here. Right now the 94 trying to track down the 3. Something must be going on with Lawson Peel's car. 17th for him here. There's the 10. Not far off him. That's Chris Bates, who was in 18th. Last lap for Lawson Peel of 40.11. Right there, TJ Bursk last time by 39.93. Bursk came in on 101. Lawson Peel on 100. A lap off. I do believe he came in on 99. I think something must have happened there because that was they were battling back and forth, and I wonder if something happened there. I might be able to find out a little bit later. 94 going to the inside of the 3. It's going to let him pass. The 10's going to be right there in the draft. The 11 there as well. Man, oh man. A little bit of right side nose damage might be what happened there. Kind of made me wonder if something happened. I know that when Ken went into the infield, I want to look at that real quick. You may pause that real quick. It is. Oh. Let me back that up real quick, folks. Just real quick. Here's what happened to both of the drivers. Now, tell you what, I think the 97 is running his line. He's up in the marbles a little bit loose right there. Big, and we kind of had to check up there. Look. Up into the marbles, up to the wall, checking out of the wall, checking out of the wall. Oh, the 3 is just carrying speed. And just a little tink, tink, tink. Man. Back to it, though. Let's go. DJ Bursk, 4.5 seconds. Colin Forster in second. Trying to gain some time somewhere. And these folks going back around the race leader, Michael Newbrow, going around. He's going to get his lap back, so he's going to be the first car. It's like one lap down. Looking at it, 121, 128 is 2 laps down from Mr. Newbrow right there. Trying to make it one lap. Michael might have had to, he did. He had to come back into pit road. So Newbrow had a good day. He had a great strategy. Still got a clean car, no matter how you look at it. Bud Light, little drink of rose, number 56. Bursk doing what he can. Forster catching up, though. There's the 10. A big old shove from the 94. .56. Mid inside. 94 is going to be there. 56 trying to get a lap back from the 94 here. As they come around, the lap 125 being completed, 35 laps to go here in this big 160. Only one caution, but with it being one caution, you know it's got to come up here. Promise I'm not jinxing it. I say that every time, too. It is for you. Maximus Sports Card, sounds of iRacing. If you enjoy the Crank It Up feature for NASCAR, well, this is pretty much what we do here. This is our version of it. Sit back, relax, turn up your volume. James, normally, yes, normally I have those kinds of things, but this time on this track, I do not have them set up. I normally do have a ton of those kinds of cameras. Colby Hartung taking over second place. He's coming to pit road right now. It does look like TJ Bursk is on pit road in his pit stall, so we're going to see the difference in those guys. Got to watch your speed getting into, I know he's talking about like gravel cams and the wall cams and stuff like that. Michigan, I used to have it set up for it, but when I switched computers, I didn't pull all the camera angles over. I pulled the car cameras, but I couldn't pull the track cameras that I created because it was tied to my other PC, so I have to recreate all of those, and that's pretty much, that's what I do. And I mean, switching PCs in like the last 2 days. So that's what I did. I built another PC, and that's pretty much where it is. Sounds of iRacing, always brought to you by Maximum Sports Cards. Our sounds are always good for 10% off. You put in promo code SETV1010. That's the 10. SETV10 at checkout at MaximumSportsCards.com to save you 10%. All good things. But yes, we do that. Josh Klinger back out front. He's going to be holding on for what he can. He's got Kevin Gilliard and Jake Elrod there in second and third, trying to make the math work out in their advantage. Roberts, Williams, Bursk in sixth. He's going to be carrying some fast times as well. Bates in seventh, Forster in eighth. Forster gaining some time, not as much. So locking up the brakes for Josh Klinger. You see the smoke right there. Now, when you lock up the brakes here and you get things in its own regard, there's the three going around the six right there. The 94 is going to be there. He's going to be battling for the lead here as the six and Roberts. The three trying to be there. Looks like the 94 holding on to it. That is the three of Lawson Peel in front of him in 17th. Came to pit road in 130. Carrying good speed, trying to stay in from the lead lap on TJ Bursk, who has led the most laps today. Has the little lap traffic in front of him. There's the 24 up in front of him. He's going to go a lap down. It's Austin Bloom, the 28. I do believe the road penalties is probably the biggest problem that they had today. And sometimes a shame, sometimes not a shame. This thing ran. The Paralyzed Veterans of America Central Florida Chapter, 25 to go. Right here. Jake Elrod a lap down. Matt Roberts a lap down. And now, that won't be for long. I don't think. Boston Peel is still trying to hold on to the lead. Or not trying to stay on the lead lap here. Something goes awry in the next 25 laps. That'll put him in a good position to come in. He's pitted 4 times. These drivers, most of them probably still have 2 sets of tires in the mix. Roberts holding on for as long as he can. Came in on 111. And stretching as long as he possibly can. All these guys having a wonderful afternoon. 24 laps to go. 160 laps. Tell you what, folks, you might think in the regard, it might be like, oh, well, where's the big race? Where's this? Where's that? These guys would rather run a long green flag run. 94 behind the 3. Going to get right to the back bumper. Shovel around, give him a little help. Trying to pull some time away from second place. Keep Williams in 4th. Chris Bates in 5th. Came in at 109. Brandon Banks in 130. He's making some passes here. Trying to make it back inside the top 5. The way it looks, he should be 3rd. His pit stop was really fast. But it was, I would say fast, but it was more on the lines that it was actually fast for the pit stop itself. Doing a great job here. 94-9, Roberts, Williams, Bates. Tony Kiven in on pit road. I saw smoke. Brian Dixon having a slow day? I don't know. I saw some smoke there. TJ Bears, 22 to go here. The Lawson Peel in front of him. Better be on the lead lap. That's for sure. Williams, but he's going to have to come to pit road at least one more time. He will not be able to look on fuel. Maybe hoping out for something here. Josh Klinger still trying to stick it there. He's trying to get those extra 4 laps back. He's going around Mason flipping right there. Finds himself inside the top 10. 28 seconds off, trying to track down Colby Hartung, who came in at 132. Off 7 from where he started. It was your pole sitter. And pit strategy, a big key here. DJ Bursk just fast. One of the fastest laps of the race. Actually, the fastest lap of the race, I believe, was ran by Colby Hartung in 38.42. Fantastic lap. Nothing wrong with that lap. Next fastest lap is going to be AJ Green at 38.48. That's going to be the next best lap time out there. Lawson Peel still ran a 38.50. Bursk, his fastest lap is a 38.51, which is not the fastest lap of the race. 3:28.94. He's stuck. Not in the good, not in any kind of way. He is just stuck. Hold your race. 3.5 seconds is the lead between he and Colin Forster. 19 laps to go. We saw Lawson Peel yesterday get tracked down. Several laps to go. I honestly would let traffic go around me, pull their draft, and try to catch any kind of time that you can. The 94 gets around to 3, puts him another lap down to 33 of Brian Dixon. He's still out there working it. Mr. Dixon in 26th. He's roughly about 4 laps down. That's just kind of where he's at. Elrod trying to go around the race. These guys are all just trying to get around the race. There's James Oxford there. He's in 25th. The number 15, Stan Lowe. These guys go around doing a phenomenal job. Brian Dixon using the outside lane. Teammates to each other. TJ Bursk tracking down the 27 in front of him. Simone trying to put him a lap down. Simone came in on 131. Bursk on 132. This is the natural drive around throughout the track through green flag pit cycles. And a good race so far. 94 to the inside. 3 is going to be there. The 3 is going to track in the draft of the 94. There's going to be a pass for... Maybe a pass. We'll see how it works out for him. That's Simone and Peel. Simone. I wonder if he bounced off the wall there. Little look at that one more time. That wall is not being kind. He did. He popped on the wall. But he got on the track. Look at it. Oh. One more time. Chase view. Yeah, he just popped off the wall. But look at it. Look at it go. He just a little off-road. Got a little dirt on his tires. He's good to go. TJ Bursk, race leader. Forster, 4 seconds off. 15 laps to go. The SCGA Michigan with the Paralyzed Veterans of America Central Florida region. With the PVACF, make sure that you go and you like their Facebook page for me. Find a way to donate. We put donate links up every once in a while. Donate to their cause. They are here to help raise money for their foundation, so that way they can help other veterans out there with disabilities. That is they're calling them the Central Florida region, but also the Paralyzed Veterans of America. A great. We're not only talking about physical disabilities, but also mental disabilities. All the things that you could, that you would normally see some of the harder aspects of life. These guys help accommodate wheelchairs, prosthetics, counseling, things of all that sort. Great foundation. I'm glad to have them a part of the signature eNASCAR series. Let's see. Tomorrow we're going to have a cash race, so you're going to be able to follow along in my cockpit view. That's going to be a lot of fun. I at least think it will be, because you'll be able to watch me drive my truck around, and I'm probably not going to be very good, but yeah, I like to have fun. It's Charlotte. It's going to be in the trucks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't make fun of me. I put my driving light on. And then after that, we will have nothing else to do. Probably some gaming. And then Monday we have the NASCAR break at 5 p.m. Eastern. And Monday night, Michigan Speedway Dirt Series, the eMotorsports Dirt Series. Back at it again. I believe they're in the 410 sprints this week. I might be mistaken, but we're going to have their broadcast on Monday. Tuesday, we should have the Truck Series, the Trucks Ultimate Championship Series, and the Cars Automotive Racing Series on Wednesday. Back with the signature eNASCAR Truck Series on Thursday. Friday is the Xfinity, and the middle stage is Friday. Then it again for the Cup Series next week. Man, oh man. Yeah, short track racing next week. Burt, Forrester, Williams. I want to look and see Robert. He comes to pit road. What's going on there? Now, these guys are going to have to come to pit road. There's no mistake in that. When do you come to pit road? That's what's important, because I'll take that back. They won't need to come to pit road. I'm wait. 11 laps to go. They're good to go. That's only 28 laps. They're going to be fast. Josh Klinger. He's not the biggest mover of the race. Not at the moment. Ricky Williams coming to pit road right here will put Josh Klinger as the biggest mover of the race this time by. We will see what happens with Ricky Williams. Currently the biggest mover of the race right there. Kevin Delia, he's going to be there as well. We will see how that works. Kobe Hartung does not need to come to pit road, but he's searching for a top 5 day. Brandon Banks right where he started, but he's got AJ Green in front of him, so an opportunity to take third with 10 laps to go. The difference on tires, 1 lap to AJ Green over Brandon Banks. Last time by, AJ ran a 42.4, Brandon ran a 42.3. This is probably the closest battle that you have. And then you've got Hartung in the mix right behind him. Brandon Banks to the inside, 48 down low. AJ Green trying to search for that top 4 finish, 88. Almost there. We'll see how this holds itself here as they continue to move around. 88 right there in the midline. 48's going to run the high line. Good battle, 9 laps to go for third place. 48's up high. 88 drops all the way to the apron. It's going to cut that track off just a little bit from up into the corner. 88 looks like he might pull a slide job here. Is going to be able to clear. Of course, the 48 to cross over. 88's care. Oh, man. That was almost a caution. 88 came up to clear. 48 was there. Hartung goes to the inside. Hartung takes over third. Man. And I don't have a way to go back and select it. It didn't register contact. 25 of Colby Hartung, 20 seconds off of the race leader right now. Josh Groves got Kevin Gilliard there as well. Brandon Banks pulling back to 5th after that. Man, oh man, oh man. That was awesome. I say awesome. It was pretty stinking cool. But at the same time, no caution comes out. They did a good job saving it. Bursk, Forrester, Hartung. That was 9 laps to go. Oh my goodness. Bursk, pretty much on easy street. 7.5 seconds almost now, or 7.25 seconds right now as they come around. Turn 3 into turn 4. He's going to come around, make it 6 laps to go here. Michigan being very kind to the drivers. And the drivers being very kind to Michigan. Banks he was going places there, man. A little right side there. Top 5 finish for him. He can hold on to it. Josh Klinger 8 seconds off of him right now. But Klinger is closing it. Last time by 40.13. I don't know that he has enough laps to be able to get to him, but there's an opportunity. 18 spots, Mr. Klinger is. Cody Kinsey, Jake Elrod, those guys are kicking butt. Cody Kinsey inside the top 10. He is Jason Young, Curtis Kelly. Curtis Kelly is about 2 seconds in front of him. Jake Elrod, 18 spots too. So teammates tied for the most moves here. 5 laps to go. I want to see who the biggest mover is, because I tell you what, these guys are they're coming. DJ Bursk. Last time by 39.95 over Colin Forster's 40.13. It's because he's got Ken MacArthur in front of him. I wondered why he was running under a par 40 here. Inside 94, 97 staying high. Out of the throttle, 97 probably going to just come down and clear. Michigan, a clean little race for us here. It's been a lot of fun, but a good little race. Mr. Yeah coming around. Curtis Kelly, that's who he's tracking down. 71 right there, 33 of Ryan Dixon trying to go around. It was Eric Schaefer, the 22, 71 right there. There's Jake Elrod. If Cody Kinsey comes around and he passes with 3 laps to go, he passes Curtis Kelly, we're going to have a 3-way tie for the biggest mover of the race. That's about insane. 3 laps to go. Pedestrian race for everybody. Only 1 caution. A couple of close calls, but man, pretty decent. Pretty decent little finish. AJ Green, Brandon Banks battling back and forth here. They were battling back and forth for a little bit there, and then they were both in third. Colby Hartung is going to pick up that 3rd place finish here. Pretty darn, by the stroke of genius and just being patient. Brandon Banks went up to clear AJ Green, and when he did, AJ was just enough there that nose, boom. That's the difference in internet racing, though, because that spotter probably said clear, and he was just barely not clear. He did a good enough job of holding off the wall. 94, TJ Burst coming around turn 4. He's going to stare up at Fred the Barney flagman, and he's going to get the white flag here. Man, what a good race for everybody. Final lap here at Michigan, 4 corners for the 94. A 9-second, virtually a 9-second lead here. And it was a good race for all. The SCGA Michigan, the signature card, grading authority Michigan at 320. Came down to all the pit strategy in the world. Here it is. Checkered flag for the 94. TJ Merckx gets his 3rd win here in the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. And it does so in style. And a good drive off for him there. Burst, Forrester, Hartung, Green, Banks, top 5 for all the drivers. Nice little race for all of them. TJ Burst driving around. He's going to burn it down here. There it is. Full smoke model and everything. Race results for you here. Burst, Forrester, Hartung, Greenbanks, all top fives. Josh Klinger moves himself into contention. He and Jake are tied for the biggest movers of the race, so teammates up 18 spots apiece. Kevin Delia, Mason Flippin, Curtis Kelly, Cody Kinsey, all top 10s. Jake Elrod there. Chris Roberts, Matt Roberts, Douglas Carlson in 14th. Mike Simone, he's going to be there in 15th. Hoskins, Williams, and Peel. Austin Peel had some things going on there. They had to work out. Moving down the race results for you. Kenny Mack got that trouble early. Little wall tap save that put him back out there in 22nd. Dixon in 25th. Bloom in 27th. Mr. Newbrow, what happened to you, buddy? Did you blow up? You were doing so well. And Daniel Helm, Cody Spare. All those guys right there. Cody Spare out 127. So, oh, man. Good race. It was a lot of fun. Let us see where these guys are going to be real quick. Man, oh man. Do that real quick. Here we are. There we are. All right, let's move these guys over here real quick. I'm halfway talking to myself, folks. Apologies about that. Let's see what happens. As it would seem fit, of course, and always, third win in the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. TJ Bursk, the Apopka, Kansas guy. My man, tell me about it. It was. It was
sorry, I was using the restroom.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Tell me how it was, buddy. You know, you had a great race. It was a good drive off. You and Lawson had a good battle there for a little while, and then after I'm not sure what happened with Lawson, but I think there was an issue there, and then. You pretty much just had free reign for green flag pit stops and the rest of the race.
Yeah, I would say the track definitely kept coming to me. I think Lawson ended up getting a speeding penalty going on pit road there. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, I would just say overall the main plan was, you know, when we get out on the fresh tires after pitting, we would try to stay in the draft, you know, work with guys tandem draft to keep our speed up on the straights. And then as the run progressed, trying to get some clean air so we weren't getting aero tight behind guys. But it was a good race. I would say the track definitely came to me as the run went on. At least it felt like it. So, and yeah, saving that right front tire, it was it got pushed tight in this setup a few times, but just keeping that right front on there was definitely all you had to do. And yeah, we got it done. So fun race for sure.
Definitely good back-to-back race week here for us here. Give your shout outs out there and make sure that you hit it. I know that, you know, it's late at night for me, probably not that late for you.
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon, big shout out to Ken. He's awesome. And shout out to Matt, all those guys. They had good runs tonight. So, you know, it was good day for Rowdy. And yeah, appreciate it, Jason.
Absolutely. Your race winner, Mr. TJ Bursky, is going to be the next guy in line. It's going to be a lot of fun for him. See what's going to happen here over the next couple of weeks. Try to make that commitment and get himself eligible for the playoffs, which I believe it may happen. I have to do the math again.
Oh boy!
And today I'm masked out. So, my man, congratulations to him right there. Put him back in there and get him all ready to go. There is going to be your second place finisher, as it would be the number 9 Colin Forrester, buddy. All you had to do was just be patient, and you did so. Walk us through how the race went for you, and you know, early on it was just super aggressive, and then the restart was just killer.
Oh yeah, that was the first half of the race was super fun. It got a little boring towards the end, but it's just green flag at Michigan. It's just tight, slides up the track, and it was fun when they were racing all together. It's like a pack race whenever you have the whole field together. But my race went well. Second, I'll take it. I mean, it's not first. I won first. Obviously, everybody wants first, but second's not bad.
Hey, you know what? You were tracking him down there for a little bit, and I think the lap traffic is what made that a little bit more difficult. But tire fall off is, it's huge whenever you can't utilize the lane that you want to be doing.
Yeah. It seemed like on that on one after a pit stop, he was in lap traffic, but he was just able to get their draft, and he was just able to pull away. The draft is so key here, especially on the short run, and I didn't have anybody to draft off of, so he just pulled away. But I was able to keep in touch, which I haven't been doing the last few races, so I've gotten better, and hopefully I can beat him sometime.
Well, I think that there's still good causes coming. I think there's still going to be more races that you'll be able to pick up on. This season's not even halfway over yet, and there's still a lot of racing left to do. Well, congratulations, top 5 finish, P2 for you. Make sure you give your shout outs out there. I know you got family watching.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad. I know he's watching. I'd like to thank my teammates, AJ, Austin, Mike. I know Mike and Austin didn't have great races. AJ got in a little incident towards the end, but he still managed top 5 out of it. Thanks to Paralyzed Veterans of America as well. And you also for doing the broadcast. You do a great job, and I'll talk to you next Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to have a lot of fun there with the Midwest Days of Thunder Winter Breeze over there. And man, oh man, it was an interesting day to say the least. I'm glad he jumped in here before I talk to third place. I did want to talk to what happened to this guy right here. So I'm glad you jumped up. I was actually going to pull you up, but very cool. Walk us through. You were battling there, and you did a great job at leading. I mean, you were like, I thought it was going to be the TJ Bursk, Lawson Peel story today, like it was, like yesterday, how the end of the race just kind of came down to that exact moment. I hear that you got a speeding penalty.
Yeah, you're correct. I had a lot of fun battling out with TJ there. After that, we had that one caution, the green flag run. After that, he and I kind of drafted out there away from the rest of the guys. And then I got a speeding penalty coming in there, just made a mistake, slid the tires and ruined my race pretty much. But I think we had a good plan there. Colin was hanging with us, but we were trying to just not really race side by side and kind of draft and get out there and make it a 2-car race, like you were saying. And I got a speeding penalty and ruined it, but had a lot of fun. He was really fast, so hats off to him. Congratulations on the win. He, I could run that right there behind him, but whenever I got in front of him, he normally just passed me right back. So would have loved to have seen how that would have worked out there, and would have loved to battle it out with him, but wasn't to be. Shot myself in the foot again.
That's all right. It's still next week. You're still up there in points. You're still top 5 in points, and it's still going to be. I mean, you're already guaranteed into the playoffs, so this is all about learning now.
Oh yeah, I was. I'm just going for the win. I got 2 wins and guaranteed into the playoffs, like you said. So, it still stinks that to get a speeding penalty when you felt like you could have battled for the win there. But that assurance of being locked into the playoffs is nice, and I've really made several mistakes. I did that downshift at Charlotte and blew my engine, and I had 2 speeding penalties at Texas, and then I had a speeding penalty today. I spun at Sonoma, so I've really just been shooting myself in the foot, Jason. But fortunately, like you said, I am locked in, so gonna have to clean that up come playoff time.
Well, I tell you what, we've got something around, I think, another 8 races before we were hitting the playoffs, 8-9 races. So we watched you do it last year. We watched you be very competitive, and I know that you're going to have the chance to do it this year. You did a great race. It was a great race overall from my perspective and my point of view. A lot different than what it's been over the last couple of weeks when it comes to cautions and stuff like that. So I think patience is starting to pick up, and the racing is going to get a lot more clean.
Oh yeah, we had a really clean race out here tonight. Just one caution is pretty impressive. Tells you how clean the field is, and really enjoyed it. I love this track. I love all the high speed ovals, and just really have a lot of fun racing on these ovals. So hats off to the iRacing guys for really getting the racing competitive with this latest update. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so as well. All right, my man. Last chance for shout outs for today, and I'll let you have at it.
Yeah, congratulations, TJ. Thanks for putting on a great broadcast, Jason, and enjoyed it. See you guys next week.
Absolutely. There he is, the man himself. He was up there running. That he shot himself in the foot just a little bit, but it does happen. But we still have one more person that we have to talk to because I don't want to leave him out of the broadcast booth at all. The guy himself, Mr. Colby Hartung, finishes third and did a phenomenal job of being patient there when the 48 and the 88, the 88 was going for a pass. Looked like there for a moment there was going to be that second caution, but they kept it clean, and you made the low line pass and settled in for third.
Yeah, yeah. We all three were working together those last 2 to 3 runs, and I actually pitted a lap later both times because I saw that gave me a couple seconds of an advantage, and the whole race, I'm sure you saw, I was ripping the high line, and on the last run I made an adjustment and went to the low line the whole time, and it was way faster, and I was running them down before that happened, so pretty sure I would have maybe still gotten the pass done, but it was a good race between them.
It was a good race overall. I enjoyed watching from my point of view. So big congratulations to you. I know that that's a step in the right direction for points as well. So gonna be a good race. You get 2 good races back to back. I think that's pretty nice.
Made up for the mishaps that happened at the end of the race in trucks.
Yeah. We just got to get that dialed in over on the truck series, and I think we'll be all good. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, my man. Well, congratulations on a P3. Give your shout outs out there. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks to Wolfpack and Mason and Brian, who were we all were talking during the race. We had great communication. Yeah, I'd like to thank them. Oh, and Cato's Glassworks. I put it on the back of every car. It's a team sponsor.
Absolutely. Great little thing she has going on over there. And you can tell her that she has access to that channel so she can talk to you guys. Guess it'd be good to go. All right, man. Congratulations on a P3.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too. Colby Hartung is going to be there. He's going to probably jump down in there into the, I was going to move him if not. All right, folks, that's it for this week. We're going to be back at it again next week. Make sure you tune in tomorrow while I race. We're going to have some fun. I think we're going to have some fun. I hope to have some fun. I'm going to be in a truck. I'm going to drive. It's going to be a lot of, it's going to be from my point of view. So stare out my window. Let's have some fun. I hope you have a fantastic evening, a good night, and a good morning. Make sure that you tune in each and every week. I could only ask just little bits here and there from you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for what you do. Thank you to all the sponsors out there, Maximum Sports Cards. Also, I've had that. I always do that. That logo, I always do that. Maximum Sports Cards out there. The Paralyzed Veterans of America. F It, Let's Have a Beer. That Beer Chick. Drinking Bros Racing. Cato's Glassworks. We've talked about that time and time again. Go check her out on Instagram. She puts up some videos and some stuff that she does. She's absolutely awesome. And of course now Signature Media, which is my company. Also everything that's been funded through here, the Rowdy Motorsports team, Ken MacArthur, all the guys over there, Daryl Paget, Tarot by Kim. I think it's Kim's Tarot Trinkets. I've got a new logo for her. I have to get all that stuff put in there as well. Ryko Motorsports, Black Horse Auto Transport, B&H IT out there, and then of course now Signature Card Grading Authority, SCGA. That's going to be a part of all of us Man, it's a great day to be who we are. My name's Jason, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't see you, make sure you have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good morning. This is iRacing at its best right here.